Greetings. Welcome to Church of Real Talk. I am your host, Minister Robinson, and as always, so very excited that you are here. We are at Wellness Wednesday, and what I want to talk about are two great tools that can not only help us as chosen ones, but they actually strengthen the bond between our higher power and or the universe. So that's a win-win situation. Those two things that I want to talk about today are called journaling and vision boarding. Okay, I don't know if vision boarding is maybe creating vision board. Okay, I think these are two amazing tools that we can utilize almost on a daily basis, if not more. Now, with the vision boarding, I want to tell you, because chosen ones, this is going to resonate with you. We always think outside of the box. And I came up with a concept for vision boarding that definitely goes against the grain. However, for those that are more technological, I guess, or techie, I think this is an awesome way to actually utilize the concept of vision boarding. I'm going to get into it a little bit later, and as soon as I iron out everything that needs to be done and I can ensure that it actually works, I'm going to go ahead and share it with everyone, because that's what we do here. That's how we become of assistance. Now, I think we're going to start with journaling, but in order to start, I think we've got to get started with the offering. So with that being said, let's go.
Hello, beautiful souls. We just reached a milestone on the Church of Real Talk channel, 500 subscribers. We are beyond grateful for each and every one of you who have joined us on this journey of enlightenment and growth. Your support means the world to us. Your comments, likes, and shares inspire us to keep spreading love and wisdom to the chosen ones seeking truth and understanding. As we celebrate this achievement, we invite you to continue engaging with us. Share your thoughts, like the videos that resonate with you, and spread the word to others who may benefit from our community. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being part of the Church of Real Talk family. Together, we are shining a light in the darkness and empowering each other to live our most authentic lives. Here's to many more milestones ahead.
All right. I am excited about this Wellness Wednesday. Journaling is so very crucial to, I guess, positive individuals, period. If you're thinking on a positive level, this can definitely help you. And Star Season Chosen Ones, I think this can actually help you with a couple of things. The first thing is the ability to be able to reflect, okay, on the day, on the hour, on the moment. And it's so freaking simple to do. All it takes is a writing pad and a writing instrument. That's it. I mean, yeah, you can go on Amazon, go to your local bookstore, get this pretty fancy schmancy journal. But the outside, what it looks like, is not what is important. It's what's inside, what you choose to put inside. Reflection is one of those things. And when you're journaling, you'll find that you'll be in a state of mindfulness because you're actually collecting your thoughts. You're actually collecting your thoughts so that you can put them on paper. We all have those days that we feel, not just in our job description, but just in day-to-day life. We feel that we could have done something better about a situation, or maybe we went a little bit too far with a situation. And journaling allows us to open up those feelings and discuss them with ourselves, and more importantly, with our higher power and or the universe, because they are always looking at us. They are always watching what it is that we do to make sure that we are being of assistance. I've said this many times. Before you can be of assistance to anyone else, you have to be of assistance to yourself. And sometimes we need to debrief what is going on in our minds. In a sense, I kind of do it with the new concept that I put up on the channel, The Journey. That is kind of my way of sharing. In all honesty, I'm just going to be transparent here. I do have a pad and a pen that I keep locked into the pad. And when I have a moment, when it's next to me, I go ahead and write stuff in it. But I'm going to tell you something, again, thinking outside of the box. Sometimes I will we always have our phones on. Sometimes I'll just take out my phone and just start journaling when it hits me, because more than likely my phone is in my pocket or right in front of me. But I always take time, one way or the other, to, like I said, debrief what is going on in my mind. Mindfulness comes into play when you're doing this, because you are gathering your thoughts. You're gathering your thoughts, whether you're typing them in or writing them down. You are trying to make sense of all of your thoughts, so that at the very minimum, it makes sense to you. As we go through life, if we continue to do this, okay, this is not like a diary. In a sense it is, but it's not like a diary. It's, you're trying to reach a certain goal. We all are trying to reach a goal in life. And sometimes journaling will help us define how to go down that path, because we actually know, no disrespect, higher power and or universe, but we actually know deep down inside what is best for us. What is the best path to take? We can always, again, this is what strengthens the bond. We might get to a point where we're writing something down and we might decide that you need guidance or assistance from your higher power and or the universe. That is the time that you can pull it back for a second and not only show gratitude, but ask that question. Again, our higher power and or the universe is always listening. They're always there. They always have our back. And sometimes you need the act of journaling to remind you of this, to remind you of your purpose, to remind you what you are here for. There are so many things that we constantly address in our day-to-day lives. Why not leave a journal? You know what? I want to tell you, this is going to sound very, very weird and crazy, but if for whatever reason you have completed your purpose, you've completed your duty, and your higher power and or the universe called you and said, hey, listen, it's time for you. You've done what needs to be done. You've completed your task. I'm going to go ahead and take you to the next level. I'm going to take you to the next realm of your existence. You're leaving this realm. You've done everything that you've had to do. That journal is so important to your loved ones, the people that you trust, the people that you care for, to be able to read that. You know, again, what is most religious scripture based on? It's based on journals. It's based on people writing down what they are going through, what they are feeling, what they are doing that connects them to their belief. This is a very, very important thing. This really is. And if you're not doing it already in any form, shape, or fashion, again, I said I do it different ways. I use my phone. I do it via video, using, the journey as, the vehicle that I get my thoughts and ideas out there. But I am actually, by doing so, I am leaving something for the future. I mean, if you're heading off to the next level, if you've been called by your higher power and or the universe, these physical things are what are left, and how do you want your life to be defined? By someone else's idea of what they thought of you, or basically what you wrote down that tells exactly who you are. And that's not the reason to do it. I just put that out there. The reason that you should do it is for self-care, reflection, mindfulness, and strengthening the bond between yourself and your higher power. Okay? I think, again, I'm trying to make these brief. If you do have any questions, if you feel that I've left anything out, again, comments, best way to address that. I do read my comments. all the time. I stay connected to studio. So if a comment comes up, whether it's on a short or a video, I definitely will see it and I will respond to it ASAP, because I feel that is my way of being of assistance. I think, again, I'm trying to make these brief. Again, I think that we should go ahead and take a quick break, and then we're going to jump right into vision boarding. And it's not just what you think it's for. It's for a multitude of reasons. It really, really is. So let's go ahead and take that break right about nowish.
Hey there, fellow seekers of truth and wisdom. Did you know that the Church of Real Talk has a digital store on PayHip? It's where you can find an array of insightful ebooks, empowering guides, and inspiring resources to nourish your mind and spirit. Every purchase you make helps support our mission to spread love, understanding, and positivity. So why not take a moment to browse our collection? Your support means the world to us and enables us to continue growing and serving our community of chosen ones. Visit payhip.com/Church of Real Talk today and join us on this incredible journey of spiritual growth and enlightenment. Thank you for your support.
All right, we are here. See, I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it. Baby steps. Taking baby steps. Because I know I didn't go any place, and saying that I'm back really made no sense to me. But what I want to talk about is vision boarding. Now, classically, we look at vision boarding as a way to manifest our deepest desires. A new house, a new car, a ton of cash, like a real ton of cash, and the usual format is that you go ahead, get a piece of scrap paper or whatever, or put it directly on your wall. You collect pictures that bring forth the emotions, okay, that every time you see it triggers your emotions and triggers that God spark within you, or that universe spark within you, to focus on that thing. So most people have said that you should create a couple of vision boards, and whatever pictures that you clip or cut out should actually resonate with you. It should give you that thing that I call a warm fuzzy. And every time you pass it, the way it works is it reminds you of your goal, okay? Classical way of thinking of vision boards. However, there are other ways that you can use vision boards. They still work on the goal obtaining manifestation process, but I never hear anybody talking about vision boards where you're putting up things about finding inner peace, finding happiness, actually completing what you started out to do, and you can find images about that more than likely in your phone. I'm sure you have a picture of you practicing emotional self-control. That's one of the things you can put on your vision board. I want to continuously practice emotional self-control. So you go on your phone, you find a picture where you're happy. Where somebody took a picture where you got this big smile on your face and you're really happy and nothing is bothering you. And then you put under that picture, me practicing emotional control. Me, finishing, what I started. We can use it for these things. I am, again, kind of techie, okay? And I think I figured out a way that we don't have to depend on it being on our walls. We don't have to depend on it, on the fact that we have to actually pass this to be triggered. I found a way, and I've got to test it. I've got to put it through its paces. I've got to make sure it works before I present it to the family. Okay, but I think I found a way that it's with us at all times. It's just a click away. Whenever we are in the manifestation or mindfulness or focused intention state of mind, we are strengthening that bond between ourselves and or our higher power. Okay. The universe being what I subscribe to. And you know what? I'm going to stop right here because, I find myself, I'm not trying to, when I say the universe and or your higher power, I'm not taking any out of the equation. Okay. And I think a lot of people, I noticed this on my shows, a lot of people seem to have some sort of a problem with this. All I am essentially doing is showing respect for your beliefs. I am allowed to be spiritually inspired by the universe, just as you are allowed to be inspired spiritually by your higher power. I think it's become this, once again, that thing that I hate so much, this separation principle, you know. And that's one of the things that I'm going to put on my newfangled vision board, is that we learn to accept each other. Okay? Accept each other for the unique individuals that we are, not based off of division and separation. I never say the universe and or our higher power to be disrespectful. I have to give props to what it is that I believe in. But at the same time, I want to give props to what it is that you believe in. You know? So back to the vision board. I just had to get that out there because sometimes I'll go on my YouTube shorts and I'll see these comments and I'm like, well, wow, where did that come from? If I'm showing you respect, where did that come from? Why do I need to conform to what you believe in? Why? How is that fair? How is that being spiritually awakened? You know, I show respect for everyone. Again, we come back to that thing. If it keeps you a positive person, if it keeps your moral compass on the straight and narrow, I respect it 120%. I really do. You know, and, you know, this is what I need to really put on my newfangled vision board. I really do. You know, but I think that no matter what technique that you choose to utilize with vision boarding, I think that you should go ahead and start doing it now. You know, we've all got old magazines and newspapers in the house, and hey, listen, we live in an age where everybody has a printer. You know, I think we should start finding things that resonate with us, that we want to turn into goals, into things that we actually accomplish, into happiness, into love, you know, and place these on a piece of paper, your wall, the mirror, wherever, that you can actually be reminded of not only your purpose, but the fact that your higher power and or the universe will always supply you with what is needed. We are manifestation beasts, okay? And it may not come, and let me just say this, you know, it may not come as you expected. Because in all honesty, you know, a lot of people, they give up, they throw in the towel on manifestation and vision boards and affirmations and all of these other things. And please go look at the playlist for manifestation techniques. You know, they throw in the towel, and as I've said often, once you throw in the towel, it's done. It's a wrap. Once you decide that something doesn't work, it stops working at that point because you no longer believe in it. And again, this is why I say it strengthens the bond between your higher power and or the universe. Your belief, your faith, is based on what you believe your higher power and or the universe is. Nothing more, nothing less. And if you believe that your higher power and or the universe has given you the capability to create what is needed for you to move forward with your job description, with your mission, with your purpose, they're going to give it to you if you believe that it's going to happen. You know, but we have to get off of this, it's not happening now. I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes you're just not ready. You know, for whatever reason. It could be emotionally, it could be financially, it could be health-wise. You're not ready. You know, again, I mentioned in the journey, I'm going through this little medical issue, and I call it a little medical issue because faith and belief. I believe in the universe. I believe that this is happening, not to me, but with me. Okay, there's a difference. It's happening with me so that I can learn, so that I can be more adaptable to the circumstances that I'm going through while still being able to be of assistance. I want to make a vision board saying that, hey, listen, this will all go away and I will be happy and healthy and never have to look back on this. I will be a living miracle. But the reality is, maybe I'm not ready yet. Maybe I haven't learned something integral to the fact of, hey, listen, you have a purpose. I want you able to do. Or maybe this is done for a reason so that I can become bigger, better, faster, and stronger. We have to, I guess this is a great message for Wellness Wednesday. We have to continuously have belief, not only in our higher power and or the universe, but in ourselves and in our mission, in our path. We have to really start to embrace this. I sometimes I seem like I'm all over the place because my mind is just like full of all this information that is fighting to get out. And again, this is the importance of journaling, because sometimes and I've said this before, I will write out things. This is what I'm going to talk about. What will be most of assistance to the family. That is partially journaling. Trying to figure out the best way to move forward. And that's what we all want to do, whether we are chosen, whether we are starseeds, or whether we are just positive individuals. We always want to find the best way to move forward. I have basically created a new YouTube channel, but that doesn't stop the flow of ideas of how I can be of assistance, how I can make this better, how I can help the family by giving them a sanctuary. Most people, in fact, some people told me, like, hey, just hold on, man. You just started the channel. Go ahead and build it up. Focus on the channel. But I can't leave anything to the side, because I am having literally, and this is not just like some voodoo stuff, I dream about this stuff. I wake up saying, okay, let me go ahead and get this pad and write out how to move forward, and what I felt about this dream and how it made me feel. And at the same time, I'm in a place of stillness, and with that place of stillness, I am connecting with my higher power and or the universe. And you have the capability to do the same. You guys are powerful. I can't, whether you believe in how powerful you are or not, it's going to be shown to you. And if we take these baby steps and do these little things and show gratitude and show love and show empathy, we will find that, hey, listen, there's just like a bounty of stuff. There's a whole bunch of stuff out there. I mean, push comes to shove, you might be walking down the street, hear like this loud thud, and it's a meteor that's actually a huge nugget of gold or diamond, because that stuff is out there. So you don't know, as far as divine timing, are you ready or are you not ready? That's ego telling you, don't worry about that. Just don't do this anymore. It doesn't work. But then you have to ask yourself, am I really having faith in my higher power and or the universe? And with that being said, I definitely want to thank you for joining me here at Wellness Wednesday. I have been putting stuff into play. I'm actually taking my social media accounts and I'm going to say actually outlining so they point directly to Church of Real Talk, because this is my driving force. This is my purpose. I started today with the Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Church of Real Talk. I think my TikTok page is always been my handle or my nickname, Church of Real Talk. Once I embarked on this journey of the channel, I got to figure out later how to do the Instagram page. But all that stuff will be in the link, so if you choose to join and follow. And you know what? I understand how it usually goes. I'm not going to be sharing content, the same content all over the place. Facebook and Instagram, there's nothing I can do about that. It cross-posts. There's nothing I can do about that. But, there will be different content and different, concepts and thoughts and ideas on each of those social media pages, with the hub being right here on YouTube. Because we've got so much going on, and I don't want to dilute that. We have the live offerings, we have Motivational Monday, we have Wellness Wednesday, Feel Good Friday. We have, and the journey. We have all this stuff going on, and I don't want to dilute that. I want to give everybody the opportunity to be able to, this is the hub right here. We're still working on, the whole meet and greet concept, and I want you guys to definitely give me your ideas about how we can actually make this happen. In fact, sometime tomorrow I have to go down to the library to see if I can actually lock down a conference room, so that I can at least get started locally. Okay, and I'll put the information here, so if some of you guys are in the area or willing to boogie down to the area just to be with the family, I would love that. And once again, promise to make these shorter, and here I go, journeying on. Just droning. But in any event, I want to thank you guys for your time. I want to thank you guys for joining me right here at Church of Real Talk. So much in store. We are living in exciting times. We're definitely living in exciting times. So, with that being said, Church of Real Talk, Minister Robinson, you already know. Love you guys.